10,000 years.
Dire wolf has been resurrected more than 10,000 years after going extinct.
Hold on tight, because something historic just happened. The legendary dire wolves, made famous by Game of Thrones, are no longer just fantasy creatures. They've been brought back to life by scientists. Meet Romus and Remules, two 5-month-old dire wolf pups, the first of their kind in over 10,000 years. This is not a joke. This is science. So how did we go from fossilized bones to real-life ancient beasts? Let's find out. Chapter 1. What are dire wolves? Dire wolves were real animals, not movie props. They roamed North and South America during the Ice Age, hunting mammoths, bison, and giant sloths. They were heavier and stronger than today's wolves, some over 150 pounds, but they went extinct around 9,500 years ago, likely due to climate change and the extinction of large prey. And for a long time, they were lost to history. Until now. Chapter 2. The DNA Puzzle. The game changer came in 2021, when scientists successfully mapped the entire dire wolf genome for the first time. This happened thanks to DNA recovered from dire wolf bones found in tar pits and frozen areas. They discovered something surprising. Dire wolves weren't just big gray wolves. They were actually genetically distinct and had been evolving separately for nearly 6 million years. That made cloning impossible, but opened the door to a genetic engineering solution. Chapter 3. Using gray wolf cells. So, how did they do it? Scientists took gray wolf cells, because gray wolves are the closest living relative, and used a gene editing tool called CRISPR to modify their DNA. Piece by piece, they inserted ancient dire wolf genes into gray wolf embryos. Then, they implanted those embryos into a surrogate mother, and months later, Romus and Remules were born. They are about 90% genetically accurate to dire wolves, with distinctive traits like stronger jaws, broader skulls, and a deeper howl. Chapter 4. Are they truly dire wolves? Are Romus and Remules really dire wolves? Not exact clones, but extremely close. Think of them like a genetic revival, hybrids engineered to match what dire wolves once were. This technique is similar to what's being used by Colossal Biosciences, the same company working to bring back woolly mammoths. It's part of a new field called de-extinction biology, and it's not science fiction anymore. Chapter 5. What comes next? Right now, Romus and Remules are being raised in a protected wildlife lab. Scientists are tracking their development, behavior, and interaction. So far, they've shown signs of pack bonding, deep vocalizations, and fast learning, all signs of real dire wolf behavior, but they won't be released into the wild yet. Scientists need to ensure they can adapt and won't disrupt modern ecosystems. Chapter 6. Why bring them back? So why go through all this effort? De-extinction helps us understand how species evolve and go extinct, restore lost ecosystems, and push the limits of medicine and genetic science. Some even believe that reintroducing creatures like dire wolves could help balance overgrown prey populations in certain regions, though that's still debated. Chapter 7. Ethics and concerns. Of course, there are big ethical questions too. Should we play God? What if the animals suffer? What if they escape and cause harm? Critics say we should focus more on saving endangered species than reviving the extinct. But supporters believe this research could help both. Romus and Remules may be just the beginning of a new era in conservation. From Ice Age legends to real-life pups, Romus and Remules prove that science can bring back the past. We've entered a new world where extinction might no longer mean forever. What do you think? Would you visit a real dire wolf sanctuary? Drop a comment, like, and subscribe for more stories where history meets high tech. And remember, the future belongs to the curious. Until next time, stay wild and stay wondering.